Hi, Mama. Are you here all night? Just about. We just had to stop for a little bit. We couldn't even get to the animals. We're even using a flashlight. Kane's been here since sunup.
First thing I saw this morning on the beach was a dead sea lion. Young one. They don't have the resistances.
Heartbreaking, all this damage.
Yeah, well, all we can do is stop thinking about what we can't do and start getting to work on what we can here.
Right, that's why I'm here.
Mama, I thank you. It's sweet of you after everything you did yesterday.
Don't thank me. I can't ever do enough.
Did the conservation people call and say when they'd send someone?
Well, we put in a request. They should be in a day or two.
Great.
Are they coming to help with the cleanup?
Yeah, that, and to also investigate the spill itself. I mean, the rumor has it that this whole thing is sabotaged, and we are determined to find out who's responsible for this. Mama? Okay?
Yeah, it's just seeing all these helpless animals. They don't even know what hit them.
It's okay, I know. I know, it's overwhelming, but, why don't we go take a walk, you want to?
Right.
We'll be right back, guys.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. I'm not about to spend my entire morning cooling my heels in the DA's office. Who the hell does he think he is?
The secretary said he wouldn't be much longer.
Yeah, I'm already half an hour late to meet Kelly.
Darling, is she really going to be so cross if you're a few minutes late?
Look, Mother, they need help down at the beach. They need it now, not whenever it's convenient. Besides, I think I could do a lot more down there than I could here.
But we have to be here. If we're to get a thorough investigation underway, we have to talk to the proper authorities.
Proper? There's nothing proper about this guy.
Well, he is the district attorney.
Yeah, and handing him a list of accusations about C.C. Capel is like giving a pyromaniac a can of gasoline and a year's supply of matches. The man is voracious. He'll eat him alive.
If he can prove who's responsible for trying to ruin my rig, I don't care how voracious he is.
You don't understand. You see, once he hears that C.C. might be involved in this, he won't even bother to investigate anyone else.
Look, darling, I realize you're still resisting the truth because of Kelly. But there is no doubt in my mind. C.C. Capel hired someone to sabotage our operation, and I will not stand by and let him get away with it.
Do you have any evidence to support that?
Well, no, I was hoping that you and your excellent police department would supply that.
It would be a source of deep and lasting pleasure.
Hey. What's this, flowers? Champagne? I must be in the right room.
A little welcome back to our home with you.
Oh, baby. It is kind of like home, isn't it? I'm going to miss this joint. But then I guess wherever you are, home is. So what do you want to do with this day, anyway?
I don't know. I really thought about it. I just thought we'd take it easy, you know?
Well, I'll tell you the truth. I just spent 48 hours bored out of my gourd in the hospital. Just between me and you. I'm kind of ready to party.
Party?
Yeah,
What kind of party?
to us. Actually, I was thinking of a private party.
I kind of like the sound of that.
Well, we're going to want to take a statement from your foreman, of course. What was his name again?
Clark, Ben Clark.
Right, and he was the first person to examine the main oil access after the explosion, right?
Yeah, yes.
And he is convinced that it was sabotage.
I thought we explained that to you.
Sorry. I sort of wanted to get the facts clear before I started the investigation. I know what an inconvenience this must be to you personally,
Yeah, all
Jeff.
right, okay. Ben Clark told us that he had run a safety check just prior to the explosion, that everything was in perfect order. According to him, there was no way that explosion could have happened accidentally.
My well has been very productive lately, Mr. Timmons, more so than it ever was when Cece was running it. And I'm sure that displeases him greatly. So what he did was just hire someone to make sure we stop producing.
I gotta hand it to him. It's a great way to control competition on the open market.
Which brings us to the fact that there are other oil companies out there besides Capital Enterprises, right? Any one of those companies could have done this.
Oh, but no one would take such pleasure in ruining me. No, C.C. Capital's tried to run me out of town before, as you well know. In fact, you were the first one to discover he paid me $100,000.
Oh, yes, I do. I remember that well.
Well, it didn't just stop there, you know. I mean, after he tried buying, he tried bullying. There are more occasions than I can count.
Why would he want to run you out of town? I mean, the divorce was a long time ago. I mean, wouldn't he let alimony be bygones?
Well, that's the children. I mean, Mason, of course, and then after Carol married my Jeffrey, he just can't stand that I'm involved in their lives. He wants total control.
That's kind of an oversimplification, don't you think?
Jeffrey, I think it makes sense to me. You know, this guy, Cece has always had trouble sharing. He did his holdings, his money, his daughters, you know what I mean? He likes to keep a firm grip on his possessions.
Yes, well, I think he was also very upset that some of his employees chose to work for me.
His employees? Like engineers?
Yeah, some engineers, you know, rig workers, that kind of thing.
So you got some new men on your rig that used to work for CC?
Yes.
Wow, certainly would be easy for him to handle an inside job. All you do is place a man on your crew. That guy gets a handy detonator, some plastic explosive, and kapowie! What has he got? He's got the 4th of July.
Yes, well, I can see it happening almost exactly like that.
Just let's hold on here a minute. Let's get this clear. We don't know that yet, right? Mm-hmm.
Well, I tell you what, I'll go over and visit the great kahuna myself, let him see if he can defend himself, then I'll talk to Mr. Clark, see what really happened, and then I'll tell CC to get himself a very good lawyer. You know what I mean? All right.
Informed sources now say that Sabotage is suspected in the explosion which damaged a main pipe on the offshore rig Pamela. A temporary beach command post has been set up by local citizens to assist wildlife affected by the spill. That number is 555-3290 for volunteers. As for Kane Garver or Kelly Capwell. In other news today, it was revealed...
Yeah, hi, Kelly. This is TJ. Look, I want to help, okay? Tell me anything I can do.
You know, when they talk about pouring oil on troubled waters, I don't think this is what they had in mind.
Am I supposed to know what you're talking about?
Oh, gee, I forgot. For you, the news of the day is Dow Jones, and only Dow Jones, so help you God. I'll bring you up to date. Your ex-wife's oil rig went kablooey, and there is a nasty oil sludge in the water. Sad to say the two events are connected, you see, and it's sort of enough to make a man cry, isn't it?
Not as much as the sight of you standing in front of my face.
Well, I didn't have to hear this from me. You knew, didn't you? You knew before it happened,
You've
didn't
been
you?
talking to Pamela, haven't you? And it doesn't mean anything, because it's a lie.
But who had a better motive?
Get out, Timmons. You're wasting my time.
Oh, no. I'm here in the public interest, CC. I mean, that's a nasty oil spill out there. That is an oil spill that has to be cleared up with the taxpayers' money. It is my job to find out who is responsible.
Well, I'm not, Timmons.
What are we suggesting here? What is it, spontaneous combustion?
I don't doubt for 1 minute that rig was sabotaged. But I had nothing to do with it.
Oh, come on. Now, I must have ranked you a little bit. I mean, here, your ex-wife waltzes into town, nails you for $25 million, takes possession of your oil rig, and which suddenly produces twice as much as it ever did. I mean, you must have wanted to nip that little windfall in the bud, huh?
I'm going to tell you something. Listen very carefully. I have as little to do with my ex-wife as possible. And that includes hiring someone to blow up her rig. Do you understand me clearly?
Well, you know what I wonder? I wonder which one of your loyal soldiers volunteered for this job. Maybe I should check the payroll, see who got a hefty bonus in the last couple of days.
Hey, maybe you should. But I wouldn't salivate if I were you, because I don't think they can find one solitary link to this unfortunate incident.
Unfortunate? Unfortunate. You know, I know what that means. Unfortunate is when somebody runs out of their luck.
are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? I'm calling Kelly.
Oh, dear. I should have let you go on alone. I really could have taken a cab home.
Yeah, somehow, I have to explain how I lost the whole bloody morning.
Hey, how are you? Please, come in.
Hi, I've just been trying to get hold of Kelly. There's something on the phones down there, yeah?
Oh, well, no, we gave out the number on the air at a radio station. We've been getting a lot of calls for volunteers.
Oh, that's great, that's great.
Kelly wondered what happened to you.
Yeah, well, we got tied up in a meeting.
Well, I hope it was to find an explanation for the explosion.
As a matter of fact, it was. We're doing everything within our power to find out why and how this happened.
Well, so am I. And so will the National Conservation Agency. They're going to send a very large bill to whoever's responsible.
Well, of course, you're welcome to speak to anyone who was on the rig at the time of the accident. I assure you that all safety precautions were being carried out to the letter of the law, and this was not a careless accident.
This is true. There was no negligence involved here.
I understand you have a theory about what was involved?
It was more than just a theory. In a short time, it'll be proven out. There's an investigation underway right now that C.C. Capwell engineered this whole thing. He got some of his men to infiltrate our crew and got them to set an explosive right near the main...
Mother, for God's sake.
What? I'm not saying anything that isn't already on record with the district attorney.
Yeah, well, let him take care of it then. We don't have to, plead our case to Kane or anyone else, do we?
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm just terribly upset about all those animals, but anyone who did that should have to pay for it.
Is there any estimation of the damage yet, Kane?
Well, I think the NCA would be more able to make that estimation than I can, but I'm sure it would run into the millions.
Great. That's great.
Oh, that makes me even more certain that CC's behind this. I'm not only lost a well, now he can be sure that I'm going to be banked from an environmental lawsuit.
Kane, do you know who the conservation people are sending over?
Well, that's why I came over. I just got a call. They're sending a senior investigator tomorrow, and I'm sure he's going to have a lot of questions about the way you run your oil rig.
Well, good. We'll be ready.
He's going to want answers, not your opinion on who's responsible. I don't think you should be singing an aria about C.C. Capwell. Just stick to the facts, okay?
All right. Kitchen's all set. So as soon as you get some hungry volunteers, you let them know there's a free lunch courtesy of the lair.
The free lunch, that includes us, too.
Oh, yes, guest of honor.
That's real good of you, TJ.
Oh, it's the least I can do. So, how many animal lovers can we expect this afternoon?
Well, 5 we had when we left, but by the time we go back, I'm sure there's going to be more. I tell you what, we'll send them in shifts.
Okay. And what about Kane? Does he get a lunch break? And Jeffrey?
Well, Kane, he's weird. He took off somewhere. I don't know what.
Will you tell him when he is get hungry that there's a hamburger in the back with his name on it?
A burger?
Yeah.
Will do.
And Jeffrey? Do you think his palate could accept an American cheeseburger, or would he prefer some fish and chips?
I don't even know where Jeffrey is.
Oh, I just assumed you guys had been involved in this cleanup thing since the beginning. I thought he'd be right behind you.
Well, he pitched in yesterday, right?
Yeah, yesterday he did. Said he was going to be here in a couple of hours, promised, and he hasn't even called yet.
Oh, sweetheart, relax. Probably been calling. The line's just busy, tied up, that's all.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, come on, I can see this guy leaving you hanging on purpose, the way he feels about you. I mean, I was here on New Year's Eve and saw you guys dancing, and that was major storybook romance time.
You can't keep dancing forever. Eventually somebody's going to cut in. And the problem is it always seems to be Pamela. She's obsessed with my father. She's paranoid. She thinks that he's watching her every move.
Think this, TJ. She thinks that Mr. C did a number on the oil rig. She actually believes that Mr. C paid some dude to blow the sucker up. Can you believe that?
No, it'd be fine. It'd be fine that if it were just her. And I can let her indulge in all the lunacy she wants, but she starts dragging Jeffrey into it. And even worse, he lets her.
Well, he suspects your dad, too?
Well, I don't know. He says he's not convicting anyone until he has proof, and then he goes with her today to Keith Timmons' office.
Well, that just means, what, an official police investigation?
More like an official witch hunt. No, Jeffrey knows how Keith Timmons feels about my father. He knows that he will harass him day and night.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cal.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to dump all this on you, and you're springing for a free lunch.
It's
anyway.
okay.
I don't mean to look a gift shift in the mouth or anything, but...
Oh, yeah. One free lunch coming up. And, well, if I could offer a little side dish of advice.
Sure.
Well, if it was between you and Jeffrey, I would keep my big mouth shut. But there seems to be a little additional artillery of parents. Just don't be so sure that Jeffrey's taking his mother's side. Sometimes you stand next to somebody out of respect and you don't necessarily believe everything they say.
For a guy who runs a nightclub, he ain't a bad philosopher.
No, he's not.
Huh?
I'll tell you what. Why don't I get that burger to go, and I'll spend my lunch hour trying to track him down or something.
How about I make it 2 burgers?
3 burgers.
Oh, darling, where have you been?
I went back to the beach to help Kelly.
My God, you were there most of yesterday. Why didn't you get a tent and a sleeping bag and move in, huh?
You wouldn't be so flippant if you saw the seals dying and the birds struggling to get to the shore. They can't swim and they can't fly.
Oh, baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, I didn't mean to belittle you. I really didn't. I know what you're trying to do, and it's admirable.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Your wife, your admirable wife.
Darling, what is it? You seem but... Look, if it affects you this way, why are you going over there anymore, huh?
I'm exhausted. I'm going to take a bath.
Timmons showed up here while you were gone.
Why?
Why? Come on, you knew Pamela would run crying to him the first chance you got. Now, he's all set to be her personal bloodhound.
Todd, what did he say?
Very little, actually. Bluffs, threats, usual fare. Got nothing in the way of proof.
That's not going to stop him. It never has before. He's going to keep digging and...
What? Darling, what is he going to find to connect me to that explosion? There's nothing for us to worry about. Whatever foolish person was responsible for the sabotage was foolish enough to leave a trail a mile wide, and they're going to find him. So don't worry about it.
Oh, hi. Hi, it's just on my way to the beach. I've been trying to get you all morning.
I don't want to hear the excuses, you. Just come shut up and eat.
Shut up and eat. What is this?
TJ was feeding all the volunteers down at the rescue brigade and said you were there yesterday. You are entitled.
Well, I did try and get down to this morning. I really did. But that bloody Timmons, he made us wait, and while he bribed a couple of judges or something, didn't get out of there until noon.
So how'd it go?
Well, he's about to set the wheels in motion for an investigation.
Well, I bet I can guess who's first on his list.
Look, I did stress the fact that we had no way of knowing who was responsible.
And meanwhile, your mother, is stressing the fact that Daddy is this ruthless vandal that doesn't think anything of obliterating half the marine life in the state. Jeffrey, just to put her out of business.
Never mind what she says. The main thing is finding out who's responsible about this, right? And hopefully, Timmons is about to do just that, hopefully.
Well, has he questioned Daddy yet?
No, not yet. He did say he'd be contacting him fairly soon. In the meantime, my mother's being questioned by the National Conservation Agency tomorrow.
Well, I'm not worried about Daddy because I know he can handle Keith. And I'm sure your mother will do fine with the environmental people. Oddly enough, the person that's taking this the hardest is my mother.
Yeah, I noticed that yesterday. She seemed very upset. But then again, I suppose, seeing the wildlife being treated this way is...
No, I think it's more than that. She seems frightened or something. I don't know, I feel like every time I call her name, she jumps a mile. She looks like she hasn't slept in weeks.
That's weird. I mean, why do you suppose that is?
Well, it's not what you think.
Kelly, I never...
No, Jeffrey, come on. I can see it's written all over your face. The minute I bring it up, it's like you have it all figured out. Mother knows that Daddy is behind this whole thing, and she doesn't want him to be found out.
I never said that, okay?
Yeah, well, you didn't have to.
Hey, where are you going?
No, you know what? The whole thing is condescending to me. You believe everything Pamela believes, but you don't have the guts to come and tell me first.
You're wrong if you think I've made up my mind, because I haven't.
Yeah, well, then why is the air? It's so thick in here with distrust. I feel like I can't breathe anymore.
Where are you going?
I am going to find out the truth from Daddy. Because I want to hear from him in his words that he is not behind this thing. And then I'm going to put my arms around him and tell him I didn't doubt it for a minute.
Are you out of your mind to come to this house?
You relax. Nobody saw me.
My husband left 5 minutes ago. What if you ran into each other?
Well, we didn't.
You and I can never be seen together. Do you understand me?
You just pay me my fair share of the proceeds, and I'll be on my way.
Pay you?
It wasn't supposed to happen like this.
I've seen that remorse routine before, and I'm not buying it. Now, Pamela Conrad's gonna be paying for damages until those silk-lined pockets of hers are flat out empty, and that's what you want.
Not like this.
You want to write me a check?
You get out of town. Leave me alone and promise I'll never see you again.
You pay my moving expenses, and I won't even leave a forwarding address. 20 grand, that should cover it.
You stop raving mad. I can't write a check for that much money.
Well, I guess you just have to go to the bank and get it, won't you? I'll give you a lift and wait in the car. I'm just kidding. But I'll need the money today.
I just
Are
can't.
you trying to
It's not
stiff me, rich lady?
stupid. It's just not that easy.
20,000's a drop in the champagne bucket for you, and don't think I don't know it. Now, you get me that money today.
Just get out of here. I'll meet you. I'll meet you later.
Where?
There's a club called The Lair. It's downtown on Crescent Street. 4 o'clock.
Oh, I can't wait.
Give it up, Cruz! Harry? Harry's dead, man.
Why did you try to kill me?
Just now you're alive.
Don't be a fool! Once you go over to the other side, you can never come back!
It's already done, man.
I'm not gonna let you go.
You're in my way, man.
What's wrong? Are you okay? Are you okay?
I thought I was here to give some kind of a statement.
All in good time.
Let's make it your time, then. I got a business to run. You get somebody here to take my statement in 30 seconds, or you can bring your stenographer to my office.
Hello, Mr. Capwell.
Ben, what are you doing here?
I asked him over. I thought it might be fun for you two to get together here. You know what I mean? Since he's been an employee of yours for years. He used to be anyway.
Yes.
Well, I mean, until recently, until he started working for Mrs. Conrad. Keith Timmons, Mr. Clark. So glad you could take the time to come over and see me.
Did I have a choice?
Well, I guess if you put it that way, I guess you didn't you?
I figure you want to ask me some questions about the explosion on the rig.
Absolutely, but first I'd like to know why you left Mr. Capwell's employ to work for Mrs. Conrad.
Better money, what else? Terrific benefits, too. Listen, I'm not saying that Mr. Capwell treated me badly either. Except that somebody comes along with a better offer, you go for it.
Well, I trust you mean that more than one of Mr. Capwell's ranks decided to go for it.
Yeah, sure. Some of the other guys signed on with Mrs. Conrad. That's right.
So how did that make you feel?
I know what you're getting at, Timmons.
Well, so answer my question, C.C.
Well, I was, of course, not happy to see long-time employees move to a competing company, but I certainly would not decide to retaliate by blowing them all to kingdom come.
Well, someone did. Sir, you were the first one to suggest that this might have been a result of sabotage, right?
Yeah, it was very obvious to me. Look, we had extra tight security because of the accident that happened a couple of weeks ago. And there's no way that another explosion could have come out of the blue the way it did. No way.
You believe it's an inside job?
It had to be. We had checkpoints all over the place. You had to have an ID to get anywhere near the main access.
So someone that got there would have to have clearance, right?
Absolutely.
Well, you know what I think? I think it'd be a good idea. We'll get a list of all the employees and their shifts, and we'll find someone, maybe someone who used to work for Mr. Capwell, now works for Mrs. Conrad, that still works for Mr. Capwell. What would you say to that?
What would I say to that? I think you little twerp, you're trying to railroad me. I'm gonna tell you something else. It's not gonna work. One final word, you're wasting my time.
Don't take any sudden Caribbean cruises. We're gonna want to fit you for handcuffs.
All right, there you go, gentlemen. I get you anything else?
No, thanks. We appreciate it.
So tell me, Pearl, there gonna be any more rescue workers in there for a late lunch, or?
No, I think that the shift that just left was your last.
Look, what you're doing is great. I mean, we can't pay these people. We can at least offer them food.
Oh, you kidding me? It's the least I can do. I mean, I saw the stuff on the news. I wanted to come down there and give you a hand, but well, I can never get out of there with all the inventory, so I figured the next best thing would be set something up here.
Yeah, well, we really do appreciate it.
So are things starting to slow down a little bit down there?
Well, we had a little lull in the action this afternoon, but it's starting to pick up again. We got a whole new flock of birds that's starting to wash ashore. I think we're going to be feeling the consequences for weeks.
That's horrible, man.
You know, we think that the ocean is so big we can just keep dumping our garbage in it and sucking oil out of it and not caring where we put our pipes. So people got to wake up soon. I mean, otherwise there's just going to be garbage and dead sea life floating in it. It's going to be a waste. There's going to be nothing left. I mean, in a while, it's going to be too late to even care, to even bother anymore.
I know what you're saying, Kane. But I don't think what happened because somebody wasn't careful.
What, are you still subscribing to the sabotage theory?
Well, that's what they say on TV, right?
Yeah, well, that's because Pamela Conrad's spreading that news. She just doesn't want the liability.
Think about it, fellas. There was a fire on the same oil rig not over a month ago. Usually something like that happens, and they take strict safety precautions, make sure it don't happen again. So you tell me, the same accident so soon don't make no sense?
I'm with you on that, man. It sounds to me like somebody got in there and just pushed a couple of buttons.
Yeah, well, I don't understand. Why would somebody want to cause an oil spill on purpose?
No, maybe it's just like that was the primal source, was getting the facility, and then after that, the spill was just the usual aftermath.
You got it. That's great. I wonder how they'd feel now. Pretty bad. Well, not bad enough.
Ah, there you are. I was getting worried about you.
Darling, I'm sorry. I just had so much to do.
Sit. I'll order some drinks.
No, I can't stay, darling.
You know, I really did want to talk to you.
Well, I know. It's just that I had this meeting with the district attorney.
Keith?
Yes, we're going to start to try to find out who's responsible for the spill.
I thought you'd already made your mind up about that little one.
Well, let there be no doubt. I'm sure it was Cece. The problem is, to catch Cece, we have to find out who was working for him. Who set off this charge that set off this whole horrible chain of events.
Mother, you're hardly a detective. What are you doing?
Jeffrey, that oil well is the only thing I own. I've pinned everything on it, our hopes for our future. I can't sit back just because of your worries about Kelly.
This has nothing to do with Kelly.
Darling, it has everything to do with Kelly, and we both know it. I'm sorry, I don't want to put her in the middle any more than you do. But a crime has been committed. And if Cece is responsible for it, then he did it. Not you, not me. I just want to get to the bottom of it.
You want revenge, Mother. Why don't you just admit that,
If Cece's responsible for blowing that mine...
I'm not talking about the rig. You want revenge for everything he's done wrong, just the way Elena did, just the way Alex did. You have the same twisted motives, Mother.
I'm really sorry you feel that way about it.
Yeah. So am I.
Hey, kitten. I'm glad to see you. Oh, boy, I thought you were down to the beach taking care of God's little creatures.
Oh, I was. We got some volunteers, so I had a couple of hours off. Where's Mama? Is she lying down?
Well, I thought she was. She was pretty tired when she came back from helping you, but some of the servants said she went out just a little while ago.
How does she seem to you, Daddy?
Well, as I said, she seemed a little exhausted.
Just exhausted?
Well, that's what she told me, yes.
Daddy, I think it's more than that.
Baby, she's been going nonstop since this crisis started. I mean, she was at the hospital when they brought the explosion patients in, and then she was at the kennel with you. I mean, she saw a lot of cases, pretty painful to her. Might have taken a lot out of her, much more than she realized.
Oh, no, I'm sure all that's true, but I feel like there's something more. There's something she's frightened about.
Frightened of what?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I haven't really talked to her about it. And I thought maybe it would have something to do with you.
With me? Why?
I mean, Daddy, with all the accusations going on about the sabotage, I mean, if she had any reason to believe that you might...
No, Kelly. Not you, honey.
Daddy, did you do it? Did you hire someone?
That is a question I would expect from someone who doesn't know me. Or from someone who hates me, like Keith Timmons. The last person I expected to hear it from was you.
I'll never forgive myself. I mean, this is the time he needs me the most, and I make him feel like I have no faith at all.
So, he didn't answer your question, huh?
Because he was too insulted to answer it, that's why.
Well, he certainly succeeded in making you feel sick with guilt.
You are in... Everything he does, everything is his fault, isn't it? I mean, if I feel guilty, God forbid it's because I deserve to, Jeffrey, because I've done something stupid and heartless. No. It's because Kelly's devious father is trying to make her miserable.
Look, I just think he could have answered you in one word, just one word, yes or no.
He was hurt.
Yeah,
That's
but
why
he still could have answered, right? You know, I don't think you'd be so upset right now if you weren't afraid that I was right. I don't think that.
Oh, please.
Okay, well, wait. Why did you go there? Huh? What? You had to go there for some reason because you couldn't be sure on your own. That's why.
I was sure. I was. I wanted to hear it from him, and I wanted to tell him that I was behind him.
The man didn't say nothing. You know why? Because he couldn't look at you and answer you and lie at the same time.
You know
He said nothing.
You're a hypocrite anyway, Jeffrey, because if I came back here and I said, yes, he gave me the answer, he denied it all, you wouldn't accept it anyway. Because he does answer me, he's guilty. He doesn't answer me, he's guilty. It's because you and Pamela both think C.C. Capel is always guilty. Well, so much for your fair and impartial attitude.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing in here?
Well, I hope you don't mind. I was in the neighborhood shopping, and I just got so tired, I just wanted to sit down somewhere.
Sure. Can I get you anything?
No, thank you.
So, shopping, huh?
Yeah.
I figure after Christmas you're kind of sick of that stuff.
Right, actually, I was returning things.
Ah, that's always fun. So what was it? Too big, too small, wrong color, too ugly?
All of the above.
Well, I sure hope you didn't take back that dress you wore New Year's Eve. You look fantastic in it.
Thank you. That's very kind.
Yeah. Well, there's many reasons I ask beautiful women to dance, but not one of them is kindness. So you sure I can't get you anything?
No, please, don't let me stop you from doing your work.
I'm not doing anything fun here. Believe me, I'm just stocking a lot of booze. It's actually kind of boring. I usually leave the TV on so I don't go out of my skull. Yeah, as a matter of fact, didn't I, this morning on the news, they had that shelter down at the beach for all the animals. Weren't you working on a seagull?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not very good at it. I tend to get upset.
I don't blame you. So horrible, all those little helpless animals, seals. Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. I'm making it worse.
It's not your fault. It's my fault. It is all my fault.
Nothing like a shower to get the cobwebs out.
I'm glad you feel better.
Yeah, I think it's the humidity. I never sleep well when it's sticky.
This is an air-conditioned room.
You know, I really think that it might be a good idea if you tell me a little bit more about this case, like the whole truth about this case. Why it's so important.
Well, I don't think you're gonna like what you'll hear.
When we started this relationship, I thought that we would accept the bad with the good.
Yeah. Well, this is old, dirty business. And I gotta finish it. When I got started at INID and I drew Harry as a partner, everybody called me lucky. Talked about what a fine guy he was, experienced, smart, sense of humor, ice under pressure.
Why did he defect?
Well, he was the kind of man who saw two sides to every issue. I guess maybe he felt he could be more effective if he switched allegiances.
Well, some people would call it a traitor.
He was a traitor, but a remarkable man nonetheless. He actually warned us before he went over.
After he told you about his plan. Isn't that what you said earlier?
Yeah, but he could have disappeared. He had every chance, and he didn't take it. At which point in time, I was told to take him out.
Take him out? You mean kill him?
Well, terminate him with prejudice is the way they put it. He knew a lot, you know. He was extremely dangerous at the time. But I couldn't do it.
Well, what happened?
Well, I set him up, you know. I got an ambush together, but he seemed to know my own mind better than I did in those days, and he beat me there. He tried to kill me.
Interesting that your buddy doesn't share the same compunction about friendship than you do.
No, that's not what it was like. He had a shot. He just didn't take it. It was a real stalemate. That was a long time ago, 10 years ago, and apparently he's worked his way up in the KGB. He's big news over there now. This is the first time he's come back into the United States, to our knowledge, since he left. And the agency is very concerned as to his objectives.
Are they asking you to kill him?
Well, they're asking me to find out what he's up to and stop him. If that means I'm gonna have to kill him, then I will.
Okay, that's Samuels. He had the 8 to 4 shift 3 times a week. Never called in sick or... No, he's fine, he's fine.
Not a one-man bomb squad, huh?
No way, no way.
About,
This is Finelli. He showed me the ropes when I first got here. But, he wouldn't have been there when the explosion happened.
His day off?
Yeah. This is Jimmy Berkowitz. He's a hot-headed guy, but, as honest as the day is long. We go back 20 years. Wait a minute.
What?
This guy, I talked to this guy at the hospital the day the first ambulance came in. Ed Thompson. Yeah.
What about him?
Well, he's a new guy. He was quiet and kept to himself, no trouble.
Yeah, well, it says here he was hired the day before the explosion.
Did he have clearance for the main oil access?
Sure, he's a pressure gauge expert.
How badly was he hurt?
Not serious. But he never showed up for work today.
Well, I'll have to ask him why not. I'll have to ask this man a lot of questions.
There, you feel a little better?
Yes. You know, you're very kind. Thank you. I also feel a little silly.
Oh, it's no reason to feel like that. Come on. We all have days like this.
Yeah.
Is it, I don't know, anything you'd like to talk about?
You know, I wouldn't know where to begin. I'll be with you in just a minute. Thank you.
Is that somebody you know?
Yeah, well, actually, I called a cab before I came in here and gave me the address of this place. It's probably the driver.
You want me to check with him or anything?
No, it's fine. I thank you for everything you've done. I mean, I really appreciate it. But I'm gonna go. You can go back to your inventory, okay?
You're sure?
Yeah.
All right, if you promise me the next time you're in the neighborhood, you'll stop by for another cup of tea?
That's a promise, DJ.
Okay. You take care.
Rich said nobody was going to be here during the day.
He owns the place. I told him that you were the cab driver.
And where's my tip?
All right. Now, I've got to warn you about something. I didn't get it all.
It's bull. Your husband's in the who's who for money.
Yes, that's right. But when I need money, I have to ask my husband. Or I sign for things. Now, I am not going to give you a signature, am I? I haven't had time to transfer money into my account, so I have 5,000.
Oh, man.
Look, just, you'll get out of town, you give me your address, and I'll send you the rest.
Are you nuts? You think I'm gonna sit by a post office box waiting for you to make good? I got news for you, lady. I ain't going one block until I get my 20 grand. I'll camp outside your window if I have
Let
to do
go of my arm.
Look, because the next time I ain't listening to your sob stories. Do you understand?
Hey, what's going on here, man? Take your hands off the lady. What are you doing?
Butt out.
Butt out, huh? Are you all right, sweetheart?
Stop it! What are you doing?
I'm in. I ain't going anywhere. I'm coming back for my money, so you get it. I'll see you soon. Real soon.